All right, my friends, good afternoon or morning or whenever. Whenever you're watching this video, we are going to go ahead and go through number 7 in our book, Mix Them Up. Okay, this is all open strings. All open strings. So we don't need any of our left-hand fingers, and we are just hopping back and forth between the D string and the A string. Okay, your two middle strings. Remember, G, D, A, E. So we're just the two middle strings, D and A. Number 7 in your book is called Mix 'em Up, and the P-I-Z-Z is short for pizzicato, and it's telling you that word means to pluck the string, okay? So we're gonna start out by plucking it, and then yes, I will have you guys try it with your bow. It's a lot harder with the bow. So you have notes and rests, okay? So the notes are the circle with the letter, either D or A in it, and they have a stem, they have a line. The rests kind of look like a Z and a C on top of each other. They're kind of a squiggly line. And a rest is a beat of silence, okay? So on those rests, we're going to breathe. I know that sounds funny because you should be breathing the whole time, but you're gonna breathe on the rest, and I will show you and I'll demonstrate it for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get our violin into playing position. So we're gonna go on our left shoulder, chin on chin rest slightly to that side. Because we have no fingers, you can keep your hand here the whole time. Make sure there is a gap between your arm and your side. Your scroll is pointed towards the music, not down or not up. Okay, so scroll to the music. You're gonna make an L in your right hand, your free hand. Thumb on the edge of the fingerboard, not up here, not on the bridge, on the edge of the fingerboard. And you start with an open D. So you're gonna kind of hover that elbow up, and you're gonna hover this finger on the D string, okay? So I will call it out as I play it. Number 7, here it is. 1, 2, ready, go. D, A, D, A, D, A, rest, D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. So the first time I breathed in that rest, and then the other times I said the rest. You can say them, but I would like you to say them in your head, okay? That's the speed that we're gonna go. So you can go through, you can practice that a couple of times. D, A, D, rest. A, D, A, rest. D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. Now, if you've practiced that several times and you want to challenge yourself and try it with the bow, because yes, you will do it with the bow. You'll take your bow, watch my previous videos on if you can't remember your perfect bow hold, but make sure that these fingers are curled and they're not touching. Pinky is on top, thumb is curled, okay? Again, this hand can stay here. You're open and relaxed on the D string first. Every note, exactly like you're plucking, except now you have a bow, so we're gonna go from one end to the other. That is one bow, okay? So you'll do 1, 2, ready, go. D, A, D, rest, A, D, A, rest, D, A, D, A, D, 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 rest. Okay? So I want a stop and start. Down, pause. Next note. Pause. Pause, rest. A, rest. Okay, so on and so forth. Go ahead and practice getting a clean. If you don't, you have to stop your bow before you change the note. Okay, so you can't just you're gonna get this wishy-washy kind of feeling, ba-dum, 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 okay? But that's not what it's supposed to be, okay? There is a term for that, and there's a time and a place. But right now we need it clean. We need it slow, we need it clean, and we need to have control over where our bow is going and what string we are hitting, okay? So you're gonna pause, tilt the bow to the next string. Awesome. Now you can move the bow. Pause, tilt the bow to the next string. Okay? So you are tilting the bow to the string after you stop the bow. You're not moving the bow when you're changing to a different string. So make sure you practice that. Again, it seems kind of painfully slow. Your arm might be tired, your fingers might hurt, you might be cramping in your hand, okay? But you have to have control over your bow, and this is the way that you develop it, okay? It's a slow process to start, but you got this, okay? Practice it, be comfortable, be slow, use as much of your bow as you can, try to stay in one spot, and go from there.